sleepy fellow.
Come on in.
I don't
got
think you
warm
were followed.
food, warm
Come on,
drinks,
I have a plan.
warm beds.
Alright, let's see if they serve anything fresh.
Did you want something?
Can't decide what I want. What's fresh today?
I'm the cook, lass. Food's hot. Never said it was good.
Then I'll have two batches of meat and some grilled harker.
Coming right up.
I very much enjoy inns. After a long day of traveling, one can sit down, get some food.
I
drink,
figured out how we're going to get you into
relaxation
the
and
Thalmor
entertainment.
embassy.
And once that's done,
That would be a
bed is
bad
right
idea.
nearby.
I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high risk. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Have you tried Aldner's Skiver liver? It's a local delicacy.
Are we spies now? We're spies now. We're spies who've been sent by a spy to meet a spy who sent.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks,
I don't think
and
you were
warm
followed.
beds.
Come on, I have a plan.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar.
This isn't the time or place for magic. Stop that!
Instead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Alright, let's see if they serve
But
anything
then he
correct.
went quiet, did Ragnar Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
You talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came
So that's your
clashing and
plan, huh?
slashing of steel as the
Even
brave
if you could
lass Matilda
survive,
charged
by the
in
time you
full
got
seal.
inside, whatever documents they had would be long gone.
Braggart named Ragnar
We're there for information, remember?
A glass of water.
Trust me, I've been doing this for a long time. My way is better. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Are we spies now? We're spies now. We're spies.
Hello there, traveler. What can I help you with? Suppose so. Got one all saddled, did you? Suit yourself. Of course. How can I argue with that? Man like you needs a war horse, I reckon. Ride strong. Only thing better than ride. Suppose so. You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle.
I'm unsure if Delphine's plan to get you into the Thormore Embassy will work. After all, you are the Archmage at the College of Winterhold. You even killed one of their agents on... Regardless, we should speak with this Smallbone person. Perhaps he can explain the plan in more detail. A lovely chat.
I'm right here. You go, I'll follow.
What can I do for you, my friend? Let's get moving.
Strange. Most people in Morrowind would be eating that horse.
Time to die!
would be so much easier to kill.
Something on your mind? Of course. Everything all right? Excellent. What shall we work on this time? You do? Oh, all right then. Excellent. What shall we work on this time? Always handy to be able to call in a little assistance every now and again. Let's have a go. I summon you. Wait, no. Keep those tentacles to yourself. Ah! Ah! Put me down! Put me down, I say! Bye for now.
I'm unsure if Delphine's plan to get... After all, regardless, we should speak with the small-born person. Perhaps he can... You do? Ah. Always fascinated me, these things. I appreciate it. Feeling generous, are we? Right behind you. Sorry, I'm in your way.
Now wait, this is
Time to die.
What was that? God, look at all that gold you're carrying. I'm gonna be rich. Come on, come on. I've been waiting too long for this. No! I'll kill you. So you think you can fight? Let's see what you can do then.
My toe!
Blackmarsh, one can use rootworms as a sort of underground.
Bandit camp ahead.
Something's wrong. Never a dull moment. Would you mind aiming that bow at someone else?
What's that? It starts.
Sewell's tower was located in Lothanis, and that's where I spent a lot of my time growing up. It's located on the eastern coast of Morrowind. Remains a very wealthy trading town. Such fond memories of it. I hope we can go see it one day. I hear something.
You're a disgrace to your own kind. Stay away from this. You're the one cast. It's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard.
Yeah? You change your mind? The Dawn... Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawnguard. South needs a rift. He'll decide if you're Dawnguard material.
I cannot best you! Better than us.
A fight!
Make this quick!
Now your turn.
Rest easy.
Is it dead? It's unnatural. Is she?
What a vulgar display.
Hello,
Sorry.
everyone. If
I'm
I could
in
have
your
your
way.
attention, please.
Take a load off
Has
and
anyone
enjoy the
seen
atmosphere.
a shifty-looking wood elf? No? Nobody?
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
Brilliant. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
Feel free to necromance.
Want to go look
Stay away
around the
from me.
castle tower?
Necromancy.
Hey!
Huh?
Solitude used to be more lively before the war.
Skeever brain.
You little wretch.
I was just kidding around.
What was that?
Leave me alone!
Time to end this for the time being.
Come on!
No more! I yield! I yield!
Get away!
Yield, and I may still show mercy.
Wall.
Now you're mine.
Mercy.
Enough!
Leave me alone!
Are you prepared to die?
Well, no sign
Oh,
off.
well. Must have run off.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Leave me alone!
Now you're mine.
Get away!
Huh?
Get away! Get away!
I'll see you in pieces.
Get away!
Time to end this wicked case.
Leave me alone!
No one crosses
Well,
me.
must have run off.
Run off.
No more. I yield. I yield. Mercy. Fire! I cannot best you.
Never should
No
have
more.
come here.
I yield. I yield. What was that?
Leave me alone!
Fire!
Get away!
Mercy!
Leave me
You
alone!
won't leave Skyrim alive!
Leave me alone!
Prepared to die.
Get away! Leave me alone!
You're gonna pay!
Get away!
You win. I submit.
Leave me alone!
You win. I submit.
You won't get the best of me!
I'll rip your heart out! I'll bathe in your blood!
Get away!
Mercy!
Leave me alone! Get away! Get away!
No sign.
Careful!
Run off.
I cannot best you! Ah!
Enough!
You're mine!
Victory is yours.
Someone there?
Over here! Die, damn you! The best you can do! You're about to fall back! Son of a...
It's not safe.
This.
Be careful! No more! I yield! I yield! Huh? Fire!
Watch what you're doing!
been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer. Good cheer.
There's been rumors of Talos worshippers leaving notes at the Temple of the Divines. I've never...
What manner of magic is this?
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here. That's... Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
You're asking for... looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Return anytime you need arms or armor. My force never rests.
What are you looking at? Take a look. Magic is nothing.
Precious in Skyrim.
Feel free to look around. We have a fine selection of herbs here at Angela's Aromatics. I didn't know... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Watch what you're doing.
Terribly sorry.
Ow.
No, please.
Ah! Dead body!
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
You want a night in the cells? Ouch! That hurt. Strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule. Kira.
Can't catch me. Father says I shouldn't play with you.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. Yes? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Malborn,
Yes?
bring this into the embassy as well.
All right, what is it?
Don't worry about that. Just get those in there. I trust you not to lose them.
You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you that...
I'm happy to see you too. Not in that way.
I suppose you're off to this party full of evil racist elves. Best of luck. I'll see you on the other side.
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
Is he dead?
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. It's
Have you given Malborn the gear you want? Good. But the only way you're... Which means, when you're ready, you'll only have... You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
Up to the embassy. I would like to speak with you.
Seen enough magic in my day to know to stay away from it.
Solitude. Home of the nordliest Nords that have ever Norded.
I guess that... Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry. Just make... Good luck.
These people...
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenman's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
Yes?
I'm just doing my duty, sir.
Moving swiftly onward.
Everything's in
Please
order.
proceed
Welcome
into
back,
the
sir.
embassy.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thal, and you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, sir. The finest... Is there anything else I can get for you? Good day.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
By the gods! What a vulgar display.
To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. Until next time.
For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford.
By the twin moons, how did you do that?
You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
One thing everyone can agree on.
You're there.
This
Serving
war
girl.
is bad for business.
What's your name, dear?
If your eyes and your ears are open, and your mind is free of judgment and expectation, you might learn much in this chamber.
I just wanted to get a better look at
May wisdom light your path.
I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
I'm so glad you could attend today.
Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment.
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war. The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
By the twin moons, how did you do that?
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Do enjoy yourself.
It is not eyes that reveal another's...
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense. There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms, and the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. There are those in... Fortunately, I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. Present yourself to Lord Harkon at once. Present yourself to Lord Harkon at once.
I could learn a lot from the people in this room. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
A ruler is entitled to luxury, don't you think? The Thalmor understand that.
Allow me to introduce myself. If there's anything I can ever... Wonderful. Is that... Stand back
Until
and
later,
behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could
Yes,
I
what do you...
have your-
Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted. Let's go, before anyone notices us.
To Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively. Nothing.
Go out before I change my mind.
Want her
So
in
far,
their
so good.
bed.
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it?
Fine, fine.
Follow me.
Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our
comes,
Thalmor
Malcolm?
overlords,
You
would
know I
we?
don't like strange smells
Someone
in my
bring
kitchen.
me a drink, quick.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on your own.
Were they written? Or of the embassy?
Please, someone do something.
You're dead. Subject for my poison.
Once again.
At least I like to think so.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. What was that? Most useful, but do not presume. Words were less offensive.
Back down.
Someone's going to get hurt. You.
I told you. I don't know anything else. What? Who? Yeah. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead some... No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Never should have come here.
Now you're mine. I'll let you live. This time.
Somebody help! Watch it, you fop doodle!
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I should have known this would end badly.
You didn't have to help me.
Can't believe I let Delphine talk.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
A stretch in the castle down.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it. Is someone there? Hello?
right. I can take you to... Where do you want to go? I don't do charity. No gold, no ride. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Thank you for the frost resistance, by the way. It's really doing some work.
Good day. Hello.
By order of it, time to cleanse the Empire of its filth. Yeah.
Ah! Ow!
A little help over here? Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
What? That's key. Huh?
Yes? It's time for you
Is
to
he
leave, my friend.
dead? Yes. Yeah. Need something? Go. Yeah. Need. Keep walking. Yes.
Sheath your weapons and come quietly. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense? A stretch in the...
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will... You here for my next interrogation? I got nothing but time. Just go away, please.
Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King. What a laugh. Hi there. Hello? Didn't think an adventurer like you had the time to read so many books. So tell me, have you read anything good recently?
Fortunately, dragon.
I hear that as well. Instead, it's not your sickness.
I've had enough of you!
away from me.
Heard one of the other guards talk about the boy who found this. Said it looked like it was... or some sort of vicious beast.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here. Beer and trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back to Bits and... Huh?
Feel free to look around. We have a fine selection of herbs here at Angela's Aromatics. Now, take a look.
Terribly sorry.
So, how was the embassy party? Was there dancing?
Oh. Hi. My parents died. And now I'm all... Really? Do you have a place I could live? I dreamt that you went away. You made monsters.
Mind yourself, cat. You don't want to be getting in my face like that.
Need something? All right then.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady. Was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to his right from all the way east.
For being the supposed commercial heart of Skyrim, Whiterun is quite lacking in the market department. The amount of vendors and variety of good. How did it go in the embassy? Did you get what we needed? It wasn't the best plan in the world. Do the Thalmor know anything? Are they... So my assumption was correct, and this risky operation was entirely meaningless. Well, that's something at least. Do we know who it is, or at least where to look? A blade, huh? Perhaps Delphine knows him. Let's head to Riverwood then. You can pick up your stuff and tell Delphine what you discovered. Up and at them.
Thank goodness you got out of that one alive. I have to say, you had me worried for a little while. What's on your mind? Let's get back... Yes, my friend? Whatever you say, boss. Excellent. What shall we work on this time? You do? Oh, alright then. Excellent. What shall we work on this time? A very important skill, and, might I add, a highly valid school of magic. Let's get started. Ooh, that tingles. Ooh, haha, tickles too. I've got your back.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
You sure look like... Greetings. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed, or need a leather delivered? Very well.
You made it out alive, at least. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail. You mean aside... Esbern, he knew everything, obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if any... Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. He'll know what it means.
Right, the Ratway. That's the giant sewer complex under Riften, isn't it? I just can't wait to go skulking around there.
Yeah?
Yes?
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. We got rooms and food, of course. Let me know if you want anything, or you can just wait here. Mm-hmm.
My Thane, can you come
Good
here?
evening.
I want to ask you a question.
Where do you want to go? This has ruined my
Ready to
entire
move?
day.
Yes, my Jarl. I am shocked. Well, I guess I'm not really all that shocked. Delphine's always been a little rough around the edges. And I think Yaramir is convinced she's a Daedric prince. Orgnar too, but he doesn't like to show his displeasure. The Emperor's personal guard? Does that make you him? I apologize for selling you short, my Emperor. But I would have sooner guessed that you were Titus Medet than Delphine was a blade. That it doesn't suit her. It's just that there are many guilds and groups in Tamriel, full of strong warriors with terrible fashion sense. Delphine fits right in with all of them. Does the stone look different at all to you? Yes, I bet Sigrid is still hectoring Alvor like a pet dog. And speaking of which, it's good to see Stump is still alive too. I forget how he got his name. I think it's because he's always curled about like a stump. Just one. When I was little, I often went out into the woods to collect flowers. It was there that I found the dirtiest, most flea-ridden mongrel in all of Sky. He was also very adorable. The way his fur hung over his tender grey eyes, I called him Sir Cuddles, and I was in love. My mother was furious, yet my father had a soft spot for his girls, so he tried to find a practical reason for why Cuddles couldn't. He pointed to how sick the dog was and how dangerous diseases were in. I cried all night, burying my face in my hands. I never even noticed that my sister was gone. It was hours before dawn when the door creaked open, and I saw my sister with a healthy Sir Cuddle strolling on behind. She spent last of her savings on a hawk feather and a charred skeever hide, and even brewed the potion herself. Silly me, my instincts were to hug the dog. But looking back, it's the memory of my sister's compassion that I truly covet. You go, I'll follow.
What do you want? Where do you want to go? Very well. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Mercy! Spare me, please. Enough! Don't kill me.
I'm staying out of this.
Please, don't kill me. Victory is yours. I submit. Give up while you still can. Enough!
Oh, excellent. The Ratway. This place seems like an absolute riot.
Over here. Come on. Be back. You'll...
Poor judgment. Gonna die for that.
Oh, excellent. The Ratway. This place...
Apologies. Let me get out of your way.
Someone there? Ha! Found you!
Yes, to guide
You, damn it.
Make a fine rock.
Hey, watch it!
Ow!
Hey, watch it!
Cannot best you.
You are stronger with each fight. At least they like the peace.
Something's wrong here. Well, that wasn't as I was expected.
Oh, excellent. The Ratway. This place seems like an absolute riot.
I don't know.
Nice upbeat movement, Lucian.
My eyes!
Oh well. Maybe you'll get me next time.
We really make great friends.
Shh. I hear something.
Gonna die for that. You'll make a fine cat.
Once again, you prove yourself to be a valuable ally.
We should be cautious in case there are others.
This place is dark and kind of smelly. We should have brought Esbern some.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Got a lot of nerve coming. People tend to get hurt. Huh. Lot of old guys. Maybe I'm just... He's crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must... Sure. How about you mind your own business about it? And I won't have to get Dirge to toss you into the cistern.
Yeah?
Until next time.
Whatever you... I have no business with you.
Vekel doesn't like strangers snooping around the flagon. You better not make trouble. All right.
What was that?
It did seem unlikely we wouldn't run into some Thalmor down here.
You make such a good team.
I'm gonna eat well for that. Victory is yours. I submit.
Did you really think you can escape the rat house alive?
Why it was that one's head? Bucket, knife.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. Delphine? How do you... So you'd better come in and tell me how you found what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always... There we go! Only a couple more.
Knife. Yes. Book.
At what point do you have enough locks?
Yes.
He seems
In
friendly.
No.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. So, I thought she'd have realized. Haven't you figured? Aldwin, the dragon, no one. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't. Yes, yes. Oh, it seems that the gods have grown. What? Then we must go. Give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. We should keep moving. I'll need. No, this is trash. Where'd I put my annotated annual? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough.
He explained it all to me. Before, when I still understood. I don't remember.
I'm getting too old for this.
Shh. I hear something. It did seem unlikely we wouldn't run into some Thalmor down here.
The last second.
Now to get Esbern out of here without getting him killed. There are a lot of unsavory individuals down here.
Did you say something?
I'm not just talking about the Thalmor.
We should keep moving.
Nice. Yes.
Fancy gems your guests. Doubt you would sell your best friend for money.
Be careful! Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those
Yes?
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. What can I do for you? Good journey to you.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. Nah, don't worry. We are fully in control of everything.
It's unnatural.
Jesus.
You stupid cat! Get out of my way!
Get him!
What? Pleased to meet you. Lady Mara bids you. We are her blessings are many. To receive. Are you prepared then to help bring the light? The village. This I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Esbern, I wonder if you have a moment to talk. Esbern?
Is he dead?
Hey, did you say something? You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf.
Sorry. I'm Lucian. I'm an academic. I wanted to ask you something, if I may.
Yes? What is it?
This prophecy you've been talking about, the end of the world, and how only the Dragon Ball can stop it. I just wondered how exactly you knew that. Where did your prophecy come from?
The Blades knew once upon a time, but
that has now been forgotten. Elder scrolls, Akaviri dragon lore.
there's no way to know now. One of the lost secrets of the Blades.
That's a pity.
OJ.
Prophecy has always been a strange concept for me. The idea of our fates already.
What manner of magic is this?
Who did the
This is
determining?
horrible.
And when?
Get away from me.
And was the act of that determining already determined? I'm.
What was that?
Pay for meddling in the Thalmor's affairs.
You guys still remember my old job? Who's there?
Well, that went about as expected.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Giddy up there.
Dragons breathing fire in the sky. Vampires brazenly attacking people on the street. It's the end of the world, I tell you.
Good to see you again. I can see there was only one. It was instant. However, as it so happens, I lost my balance but gained my footing. For when my head struck it was in my vision. Then I implore you to act. The Aedra are thought to be callous because they are It reminds me of the... Yet, if I cast the thief out, he replied, how will he ever learn remorse? That, perhaps driven by... For any other path would Boethia is the prince of plots, deceit, and conspiracy. Such words are sinister. Yet, when the scales of power tip towards tyranny, when the strength of the dishonorable cannot be vanquished by a Mola Gabal, meanwhile, is her nemesis. For he is strength and domination, and those who enslave others do so in his... Although Boethia teaches us that strength can be vanquished, Molag Bal demonstrates that weakness is not a virtue. Mehrunes Dagon is the facilitator of destruction, the great For when life is allowed to grow unchecked, it will wither from its own abundance. I am reminded of the story of a chef who was summoned at the last minute, pressed for time, he had the chef, yet the Jarl beamed. I pay homage to the divines as a whole, and the invisible thread that is... One does not look at a centipede and see 15 separate segments. One cannot focus on a leaf, for in doing so he will neglect the whole tree. Much like Talos, many believe divinity can be acquired through achievement. The guild, for what a great mortal is a master of their own plane. The ambition upon the Harbinger. The Harbinger looked him in the eye. Greetings. The Aedra are thought to be callous because... Ah, you return. I am reminded of the story of a carpenter who was tasked with hanging a painting for the count.
You've got the creepy companion. It's unnatural.
Okay. Please stay away while you get... Of course. Let me know if you want anything. Or you can just wait here. Get out of my sight.
You got a problem, buddy?
Is he... What do you want? Where do you want to go?
Am I drunk? I
Very
must
well.
be drunk.
My carriage is the safest way to travel.
What was that? You don't stand a chance.
Stop!
Thief!
You shall
This should be good.
Another victory.
From decay to dust.
Sultan.
What is it?
Delphine. It's good.
What do you need?
It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way.
I was born in Riverwood, and I died here too, apparently. You spend 1 month in a cage, and they go ahead and have your funeral. So what now? Now, the way people, not just men, looked ready to move. Ooh, no. I've seen that look on more than enough men to recognize it. There'd be nothing that... Well... I could go on and on. The best? He didn't just cross the border between countries. The fury to your Holgeir, the Aedur to your Barenzaya, the house girl to your Jarl.
Ah, here it is. Come. You see, right
So is my lord suggesting I become a jester? I think the surprise will be your... All types, bandits, with... If you... It can give you a severe tickling if you aren't careful.
This
I
is
get
where
more
they
annoyed
built
than
Old
hurt.
Winterhold, to set down and store all is located, not lost, you see, just... Yes, exactly, well, I think so. This is what... That's a wise and foresighted policy in the event.
In a hurry, I see.
The far-reaching fame of Old Winterhold at the time. One of the Devin, kill him!
Heads
Careful.
up. Here we go. Wolves.
Skyhaven Temple. Alduin's War. These sound simply fascinating.
Yes?
Please
What
say
is
we're
it?
going there now. I simply have to see them.
Very good.
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
That crisp smell on a cold morning. So distinct. So refreshing.
Come on! Get him! Magic is for the weak. This should be good.
Heads up, wolves. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks. That spell looks like it'll hurt. Of course. Let me know if you want anything. Or you can just wait here. Until next time.
Huh? Where do you want to go? Very well. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Let's keep moving.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
I would very much like to see Alduin's world.
You stupid cat! Get out of my way!
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Apologies. Let me get out of your way.
What? That spell looks like it'll... Of course. Let me know if you want anything. Or you can just wait here.
Greetings, Gore. That armor looks like it could use a polish.
So does your pitch, boy. Didn't I tell you last time to be more specific?
Where do you want to go?
If you want someone's business,
Very well.
down the stage
My carriage
with
is the
chest
safest way to
plate
travel.
With the blood on their boots.
It's almost getting downright hot now. Oh my. That ugly creature.
I like to believe the ringing sound that men... out of the ground.
Oh, step back. I don't want your fleas.
Not sure what you're trying to grab, but you should stop.
might run from Auroric's Day.
I don't understand why Noels distrusts magic. Magic
Yes,
is
boss? Oh, please, give me all the good stuff.
Stupid. Why would you put yourself at such a disadvantage?
Alright then.
Is someone there? Hello? Someone there. Come and face the Forsworn.
Why do you still carry?
Don't worry. Just want
Hold on. What was that?
The Reach will be ours again!
Getting the lizard on fire will not make you
Watch it!
brought this on yourself.
You're not afraid of me.
You should have run away.
They won't be missed.
Yeah, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old roads left in our way.
Everything all right? All right, Bikuja.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Amazing, eh? To be standing at the very entrance to Sky Haven Temple itself. Goodbye, then. Ah, here's the Blood Seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades
Try
revered
using
me
your
with
blood on the
Cyrodiil?
carved seal on the floor. It's done it. Look, it's coming to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Sky Haven Temple.
Can I help you?
Telling what we might find.
All right.
This is it.
Sorry.
Sky
I'm in your
Haven
way.
Temple. Who knows what secrets we'll
Apologies.
find in here?
Let me get out of your way.
Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs. Almost entirely intact. Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flamboyant style.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Desmond?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to explore it later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
This place is astonishing.
Shaw's Walls, here it is. Alduin's Wall, so well preserved. Huh? I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon? I was afraid you... I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin. Are you paying attention?
So we're after a shout. Can't say that's pretty shocking reveal, considering the whole Dragonborn thing. Back to High Hrothgar, then.
Delphine is starting to get on my nerves a bit. She clearly has an idea of what she thinks is right, and does not want to consider anything else. Her ideological disagreements with the Greybeards is evidently clouding her judgment. She also seems to be ordering you around. Am I mistaken in thinking she's supposed to be taking orders from you? I thought the Blades were meant to be the servants of the Dragonborn, rather than the Dragonborn being a tool of the Blades. If we want to defeat Alduin, we will need the aid of both the Greybeards and the Blades. But Delphine seems reluctant to accept that. We should speak to Arngir about this shout. Hopefully he is able to see the greater picture here.
It was nice speaking with you.
Hi! Right behind you.
Skyhaven Temple, Alduin's full. Today was a full day, wasn't it? I hope the Akaviri didn't use stone beds.
Winterhold must have been beautiful back in its day. I wish I'd been around to see it.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Stop! What? Get away from me. Get lost.
What? Nah, I don't think so. Mm-hmm.
What manner of magic is this? Oh, great. I'm gonna get killed by a crazy wizard.
Stop! Please stay away while you got that spell on you. Some fool is opening a museum. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Unlike some folk, it's where most of our business comes from, in fact. If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. Leave here. Leave here and never return. Of course. Let me know if you want anything. Or you can just wait here. Just leave. Stop that! You're not welcome here. Is he? What do you want? Where do you want to go?
There's a necromancer around here.
Very well. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. If I were you, I'd move right through our backwards little
You pilgrim
town.
or just passing through?
Are you
Well,
the one sent by Mara?
That was an unpleasant bit of business.
My parents... Bassi... The only... My mother's not any help either. I don't want to choose. They're both so amazing.
Oh, gods above. We're going up those
Damn
steps again,
bears are
aren't we?
driving me
Why is
crazy.
my life so terrible?
Just
Someone,
get out of my
please
way.
explain.
I've got work to do.
That's close enough. I'm sure she thinks she... Let me tell you how. Until a few... Now, if I... It will pass.
Oh, hello.
Look around. Used to be a... If all the young people leave, what happens? You know. And like hope, a little push and this would all be simpler. Mm-hmm.
Someone there? Nah, I don't think so. Until next time.
You want a drink? Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? A pleasant journey, my lord.
Yes? Back so soon? This is... You... Even... Thank you, adventurer. Perhaps it is time Daraki took some things on faith. Until next we meet.
Must be drunk.
Is it dead? It's unnatural.
Ivarstead is a very tranquil village. In his obsession,
I'm
Darcy
busy,
had not
and you're
noticed
bothering
its
me.
simple beauty.
So go away. Just get out of my way. I've got work to do.
I'm so tired.
Have yourself a great day.
When I passed by Journeyman's Nook,
You
I met
ask
the
me?
college
Those
wizard who
brats
was
in the
trying
orphanage
to
are
brew
better
more
off,
potent
now that
ale.
old Greylord is dead.
Safe travels.
A pleasant journey, my lord.
What manner of magic is this? Oh, great. I'm gonna get killed by a crazy wizard.
You're that mage from the college, right? Hear things have finally calmed down over there. Be careful.
Yes?
Taraki told himself he could not forgive Adanya when he truly could not forgive himself.
The thought of the dead rising. Is it dead? By the
Looks
god.
dead to me. Filthy necromancer. Stay away from me.
Necromancer.
Is it
You're
dead?
a disgrace to your own kind.
Unnatural.
Necromancer around here. So watch yourself.
Have you spoken to my parents yet? Please. My life depends on it.
What, man? What do you want? No, I don't tell my even if it means if they just snuck out of town together. Marciana, if he knew that, let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy.
Dead? It's unnatural. Hello? Good to see you.
What manner of magic is this?
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. Just let me know.
Is it absolutely necessary? Why did Bodhi send you to me? I always had Yafthor. She would. I'll go speak to Fastrid. Post haste.
Glad you're here. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Necromancers. You're a disgrace to your own kind.
If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
When Nodes call you a milk drinker, are they saying you have strong bones? Or that you're a baby? It's probably the latter, right?
Yes?
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
It would seem so.
If you learn something from that fight, don't get hit.
Astrid, we must speak. We must leave. Your father will never approve of us, and I grow weary of this place. To Rift in my pet. How you'll adore the city.
Oh, and to be with you.
Dead? It's unnatural.
Did you hear that as well? You will be fight another day.
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never... As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Strundul, Rockventinvak, Ardonax.
Dragonborn? Wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Perhaps only its creator. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Paarthurnax. Paarthurnax. Curious name. I wonder... No, surely not. A ridiculous notion. Yes, my friend?
I'm listening. A lovely chat. I thought it was hard enough living in High Hrothgar. What kind of man is able to live on top of the throat of the world?
Look! A snowflake! Look! Another snowflake!
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look. Ah. Cool.
To my understanding of the Alien Sky. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Do you ever look at a settlement on a map and wonder what life is like there?
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Whenever that damn snowing starts.
perhaps make the climate of Skyrim a few degrees hotter.
Dremyolok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits. A gift. Dovahkiin, you'll understand fire as the Dove do. Come, Dovahkiin. Ninyol, strike me with the fire of your Thum. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thu'um you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thu'um? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vo'Keen. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los Trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Va'ucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyer. Not in intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Dremyolok, greetings. Look through. Speak. Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihorn, they would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner councils were kept hidden. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall. But all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortal. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum. But no, Dovahkiin. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your in. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What? It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its power. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Sum